I want to bring up Joe Biden for a moment because he mentioned there was a piece in the Saturday Times about a comment he made about slowing delivery and export of chips, the high-end, high-speed computer chips to China. He said for a competitive advantage. Okay, so that was a business spin. But when you dig deeper, the article covers it. These chips are going to be part of an arms race, basically, as AI begins to creep more. It's already there. Begins to creep further and more sophisticatedly, if that's even a word, into weaponry and the development of arms. I didn't know this, Kevin. I mentioned it to you, and you had heard about it. The Patriot missile devices have an automated mode that they could go into off of manual. They say it has to be supervised by an adult, overseen by an adult, but it can go in to automated mode. So when you consider how many opportunities for weaponry, I mean, this is Hollywood coming to life now, and these chips are what are going to be driving this artillery and these complicated...
And you also see the batteries of Patriot missiles that we have sent to the Ukraine. While people say, well, we must have troops over there because how could they work such a sophisticated system? Duh! Siri's running it.
Yeah, I mean, look at ChatGPT. I mean, you can have a conversation with your computer who knows anything. So
you can actually, I actually use my mine to sell real estate to the Supreme Court members. It's crazy.
You'll have some takers, at least one.
Oh yeah.
And
and you would think that a guy that loves Walmart and trailer parks would not be really into selling real estate to billionaires, but then again, what the fuck do I know?
Probably some Daytona Beach waterfront property.
Old Long Dong.
Also, some lots at least.
Yeah.
Primed for development.
Absolutely.
But to get to the chips.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
I watched the video. I'm going to bring it up in a second. We're slowing the delivery of chips to Asia. What can I infer from this? Can I say that they don't have the technology to produce this yet in that part of the world? I find that hard to believe.
Well, they do, because the number 90% of all semiconductor chips are manufactured in Taiwan. That's why China is decided that they've claimed it as part of their territory, because they can't. All China can do is counterfeit. They can replicate, but they can't create.
Can't create, right?
So, name the last great Chinese film you watched. I'll wait. But at the same time, if this, I don't think I'd be letting them motherfuckers just do whatever they want. Like, I'm not going to have a drill with the South Koreans next to the North Korean border to piss off, when I should be making sure that, because what the fuck, let's take care of the chips. We had the pandemic and we didn't sell a car for 3 fucking years.
Yeah, and it's still that whole industry is still upside down because of that.
Yeah,
it's an interesting aspect to the arms development that I hadn't considered that is going to be on my mind now.
See, and that's so when we talk politics and we talk the rudimentary Tucker Carlson, Trump, Biden politics, that's kind of like fucking playing the game sorry. You just fucking roll a dice and you go around, you tap a guy and you go, sorry! and you got to go back to the beginning. Then there's geopolitical shit that fucking makes the earth end. And that is, if you want to really talk you guys can sit there with the fucking, at the little kids table at Thanksgiving your whole life. I'd rather be at the big boy table. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I think they lump it all into the same basket. Those
They
very small. We're talking about the very small percentage of people that come.
Get it. They don't even get it. Like
they just love their person. They're fully indoctrinated. You can't talk about Tucker or Trump. And they throw this into this isn't politics. Something like this, talking about the arms development, and chip development, and how AI is going to be incorporated into weapons, and they are now. And we don't even really know it. That's not politics.
No.
And for anyone keeping score, because those douchebags are on there sometimes too. You all say you're centrist, but I was critical of Joe Biden, saying he didn't go into enough detail about why exactly. Not critical, but I brought up a question as to why we can't really know why chips are being slowed to that part of the world. It's an arms competition, not a business competition. And earlier we were talking about the fucking wall and that had gotten out of control down there. And we've done this for weeks. So clearly these people don't listen. Guys, it's one person making 4 accounts just being stupid. You just got to ignore the trolls.
Like we talked about earlier. If the Democrats would fucking play hardball and be like fucking Johnson and get a Senate subcommittee and climb up Thomas's ass and just fucking keep feeding that fire, there'll be so much fucking smoke you won't be able to see the fucking illegal aliens crossing the
Hopping over the wall.
No, not a chance. I mean, it's like, but the fucking the Dems don't do that.
No, I've said for a long time they had what was the phrase when Clinton was running? They go low, we go high.
Fuck that.
Doesn't always work. You got to swing back.
I say do the Ronnie Lott. Fucking hit him up high and pray somebody takes him off down low. Fuck that, man.
Ronnie Lott, number 42.
Hit them motherfuckers.
Hall of Fame cornerback or safety?
Oh, fuck, beast.
Safety.
What?
Beast. Safety.
Fucking roaming linebacker.
David's PS deals.
Good job numbers this month again.
Good. Oh, in the jobs report.
Yeah,
yes.
Unemployment down to 3.4%.
Absolutely. We're working.
Now all you got to do is that last 3.4%, give them a musket and put them down there on the border before we get overrun. And
exactly. Joe, what are the population levels? We know what the job numbers are. What did our population go up to in the last month?
Exactly. In fact, they went down today. I was watching the news this morning. They went down and some girl was at the wall, and it looks like a stadium seating for the Who. They're waiting to get in, and she said, "Well, it appears to me that the deluge of refugees has already showed up."
Yeah,
it's horrendous, man.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, there's people down there with people down there with and the great thing is this is they show the shot and they're at like our portion of the wall, and in the background 400 500 yards away is the Mexican wall, which they are clearly between the Mexican and so exactly what's going on over there at that Mexican wall.
That's called the neutral zone.
I think they're using
the party zone.
I think they're using our app on there, fucking finding openings to buy tickets to get through the
Game Time.
Yeah, Game Time selling section 6-4 of the gate. We'll have an opening from noon to 2 tomorrow.
I have to check the app. Maybe it's on there. You could hit it. You can get a view into the United States, like the seat view.
You know,
David's PS deals. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you definitely don't want to come in, into the Rio or anything like that. You want some solid footing when you get to the other
Absolutely,
side.
yeah. No, I don't want to get wet.
No.